Love English Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Love English Podcast. I'm Leo, and I am here with Emma.
Hello, Leo. Hello to all our listeners. We are so happy you are here. Leo, you seem a little quiet today. Is everything okay?
I am okay, but I have something on my mind. Earlier today, I was at a coffee shop. The barista was very friendly. I wanted to order my coffee in English. I practiced the sentence in my head. Can I have a large latte, please? It's a simple sentence. I know all the words.
Okay, that sounds like a great plan. So, what happened?
I walked up to the counter and I opened my mouth and nothing came out. My heart started beating so fast. I felt hot. I suddenly felt like everyone in the coffee shop was looking at me, waiting for me to say something stupid. So I just pointed at the menu and said, "Large latte," in a very small voice. I felt so ashamed.
Oh, Leo, thank you for sharing that story. That feeling you described, the fast heart, the fear, the shame, is incredibly common. It is maybe the number one problem for English learners around the world.
But why does it happen? I knew the sentence. My English knowledge was not the problem. The problem was fear. I was just so afraid. But what am I afraid of?
That is the perfect question. And the answer is the key to becoming a confident speaker. The truth is, you are not afraid of the English language. You are not afraid of grammar or vocabulary. You are afraid of what English speaking represents.
What it represents. What do you mean by that?
You know how you feel when speaking your native language. You're confident, smart, and funny. You can express yourself perfectly. But when you speak English as a beginner, you feel like a child. You feel like you sound stupid. You are afraid that the person listening will judge you. You are afraid they will think, this person is not smart.
Yes, that is exactly it. I was afraid the barista would think I was an idiot because I couldn't say a simple sentence.
And this is the first and biggest secret. Your fear is not about English. You are afraid of judgment. But let me ask you this, Leo. When you hear a visitor in your country trying to speak your language and they make many mistakes, what is your first thought? Do you think, wow, this person is stupid?
No, of course not. My first thought is, whoa, that's so cool that they are trying to speak my language. It's difficult, and they are being very brave.
Exactly. You feel respect and appreciation for them. And guess what? That is how 99% of native English speakers feel when you try to speak English with them. They are not judging your grammar. They are happy you are communicating with them. The harsh judge is not the barista. It's the voice inside your own head.
So you're saying I am judging myself more than anyone else is.
Precisely. The first step to overcoming this fear is to understand that people are much kinder than you think. You have to learn to be kinder to yourself. But there is another big reason for this fear. It's called perfectionism.
Perfectionism. I think I know what that means. It means you want everything to be perfect.
Correct. Many English learners feel that they cannot speak until they can say a sentence perfectly. They wait and wait, checking the grammar and vocabulary in their head. They want to avoid mistakes at all costs. Does this sound like you?
Yes. In the coffee shop, I was repeating the sentence over and over in my head, trying to get the pronunciation perfect before I spoke.
And what happened? The moment passed. The pressure became too big. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. If you wait for perfection, you will wait forever. The goal of language is not perfection, it's communication. It is better to say a broken sentence and be understood than to say nothing perfectly.
So what should I do? How do I fight this feeling of needing to be perfect?
You can try something called the 3-second rule. The next time you have a chance to speak, you have 3 seconds to just start talking. Don't think, don't plan the perfect sentence. Just say hello or excuse me or I have a question. The most difficult part is starting. Once you start, it becomes easier.
Just start talking in 3 seconds. That sounds scary, but also exciting. It doesn't give me time to be afraid.
That's the idea. Action is the best cure for fear. So we have the fear of judgment and the problem of perfectionism. There is a third reason you might be afraid, and it's very common. It's the habit of comparison.
You mean comparing myself to other people?
Yes. Do you ever look at another English learner and think, wow, their English is so much better than mine. I will never be that good.
I do that all the time. I have a friend who started learning at the same time as me, but he speaks so confidently. He makes jokes. When I listen to him, I just feel bad about my own English, and I want to be quiet.
This is a trap that steals your confidence. Every person's learning journey is unique and different. Maybe your friend has more time to study. Maybe he's learning in a different way. It doesn't matter. Comparing your chapter 1 to his chapter 10 is not fair. The only person you should compare yourself to is you.
What do you mean?
Compare yourself to the Leo of yesterday. Did you learn one new word today? Then you are better than yesterday. Did you listen to a podcast for 5 minutes? Then you made progress. Remember the progress journal we talked about? That is the perfect tool to fight comparison. It helps you see your own growth.
So I need to focus on my own journey and stop looking at other people. That makes sense. It's my fear, my perfectionism, and my comparisons that are the real problem.
They are. And sometimes these feelings come from a bad experience in the past. For example, maybe a teacher or a classmate laughed at your pronunciation when you were a child. That one small moment can create a big fear that stays with you for years.
I think that happened to me in school. It made me feel terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's a very common story. The important thing to know is that you are not that child anymore. You are an adult and you can create new positive experiences with English. You need to prove to your brain that speaking English is safe and even fun.
How can I do that? How can I create these new positive experiences?
You start small, very small. Start in situations where you feel safe. Don't start by giving a presentation at work. Start by saying thank you to the bus driver. Say, have a good day to the cashier at the supermarket. These are small interactions. The risk is very low.
And when I do that and nothing bad happens, my brain learns that it's okay.
Exactly. You are building evidence. Each small successful interaction is a small victory. It builds your confidence brick by brick. You are replacing the old bad memories with new good ones.
This is a completely new way of thinking for me. I always thought I needed to learn more vocabulary or more grammar to be confident. But you are saying I need to change my thinking.
That is the secret. Confidence does not come from knowing everything. Confidence comes from being brave enough to try, even when you know you will make mistakes. It comes from being kind to yourself. It comes from focusing on communication, not perfection.
So to review, I need to remember that people are not judging me. I need to fight perfectionism and just start speaking. I need to stop comparing myself to others and focus on my own progress. And I need to build confidence with small, safe daily interactions.
That is a perfect plan, Leo. Your fear is real, but it is not the truth. The truth is that you are capable and you are brave. Every time you would try to speak, you are winning a battle against that fear.
Thank you, Emma. I feel like I understand myself better now. Tomorrow, I am going back to that coffee shop, and I'm going to order my latte in English. Maybe it won't be perfect, but I am going to do it.
I know you will, Leo, and that is a huge victory. And to our listeners, be brave today. Say one sentence in English. You can do it.
Thanks for listening to Love English Podcast. Remember, every minute you spend learning English is an investment in your future. Keep learning and see you in the next episode.